Oh, yeah. That's the ticket. So, welcome to TylerVision Intense TV. I'm your host, Robert Goldstone first. And today we have a very special episode of TylerVision Talk Show Live. We're down here in the Caribbean. We're going to have on our special guest, princebreezy, in the house today. We're right down here in Dream Studio, St. Thomas, a little tropical island, a little home away from home. And first of all, I was going to tell you though, the other night, I got pulled over. This cop pulled me over. He goes, "Can I see your license?" And I said, "Can I shoot your gun?" And he's like, "What are you, a comedian or something?" I said, "Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm a comedian." And he said, Get out of the car." He's like, "Pull me out." So without further ado, right about now, Funk Soul Brother, I want to introduce the master of disaster, the prince of punk, the duke of funk, the king of crunk, the mayor of debonair, the chairman of the board, Prince Breezy, in the house. Thanks for coming on the show, Prince. How you doing?
I'm good.
You hit any traffic on the way over there?
No, I don't drive it.
Oh, but you didn't walk all the way, right? Did you?
Yeah, it is.
You walked up? Did you hit any traffic on the foot traffic?
No.
I took the open air safari bus. I jumped on the open air bus and cruised over. This morning I got here early. We had some technical difficulties. The cameraman had a dead battery, so we got another camera and then another camera. So, but we made it. You know, we got things going on, so it's all good, right?
Yeah.
So, first of all, what is your title? Are you a rapper, a producer, director? What you?
Well, during the ages of 7 and 12, I used to rap and sing a lot, but I used to mostly sing. But you know, as I got older, like I just came to love producing beats and stuff. Just to be at home when I feel bored, on the computer, just make beats. But when I reached about 14, is when I started to take it seriously. Make real trap bangers, everything.
And when I first met you, were telling me your goals, your in life. You were saying you wanted to be what?
A music producer last time.
No, you said the biggest producer.
But yeah, the best.
And I'm like, the best. Yeah, and I'm like, on the island done 2 miles wide. Let's have bigger goals. Let's say, how about the world, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't say that. That's what I'm thinking, right? Thinking, yeah, you know, let's dream large. You know, I mean, go big or go home, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, and pretty much. But yeah, this is a good start. Being 16 is a good age, you know.
Yeah.
And I see that potential, you know. We're going to ask you on the show. Because I do up and coming artists, you know, people that are going to be somebody on the show, and they usually do, or people that are like some B-list and trying to get, and also some A-list on the show, you know, multi-platinum artists, you know, Grammy Award nominated, Hall of Fame inductees, platinum, gold record guys, you know, who will be coming down here. They'll be coming to the studio tour. So we're going to get them guys down here, like Ronnie Hudson and Harvey Scales and Dan Thomas from Confunction, and a few, just to name a few, these cats on. Shout out to Ronnie Hudson too, because he's just out on Straight Outta Compton album just dropped on the soundtrack for the movie.
That movie was nice.
He did the California. So he's got a little hook. He's got a little track on soundtrack. He's got a little soundtrack on
That movie was really a big inspiration to me.
I like it. I want to watch it again. I saw part of it in the studio here, Dream Studio. We're near Haven Site, across the street from Yacht Haven. So where were you born?
Well, I was originally born in St. Kitts, but I moved from there when I was 2 years old.
St. Kitts is British Island.
Yeah, beautiful.
Nice.
Trees, tropical, mangoes.
How far is St. Kitts?
I would say it's like about a 2 or 1 hour flight on the plane.
And it's close by Nevis.
Yeah, Nevis.
Have you been to Nevis? It's a tiny island.
Not that I would remember, but when I usually go to St. Kitts, we usually just drive around the whole island. go in a circle, see beautiful things, monkeys.
Oh, they
The
have
monkeys, yeah.
I heard they had that on Puerto Rico too, but we don't have any here.
They put the shades on the monkeys.
Yeah,
Take pictures with them, of course.
they're wearing their logos.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think they named the donkey that the monkey that sat on it. I think they named it Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had on shades and everything.
So which school did you go to? You attended over there?
Oh, the first school I went to down here was Gomez.
And then about high school, you're in high school now, right?
Yeah, Charlotte Valley High School.
So that's right over by the hospital right here.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Nice. And what colleges do you think you might want to do college? Is that an option? Is that something you might want to do?
Well, if my
You
career,
don't need to, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm
if
saying?
my career take off in the studio,
Then heck with it.
then I don't really need college because because
Just paper,
as a big music producer told me once, what you can learn in the studio, you can learn in the college, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So,
It definitely. I mean,
but if I definitely would go college, I would probably go to audio technician, something like that.
some recording engineering,
Yeah.
kind of a deal. Yeah, because you don't, I mean, anything you can learn, If you want to learn, you don't have to get, just because you have a piece of paper that says you learn, doesn't mean.
And with Johnny teaching me,
Johnny Nuts?
in Dream, yeah, Johnny,
Shout out
Johnny,
to Johnny Nuts.
Yeah, shout
Dream
out.
Studio. And
with Johnny
producer.
teaching me, I wouldn't even need to go. Johnny's already the best on it.
Yeah, he's like a recording engineer slash producer, rapping, recording artist as well. I'm doing the storyboard for his video shoot for a music video. Right, my son John and I'm doing a little for KP and for Johnny, Johnny Matt's here in the studio. I'm setting up the storyboard, get a little visual concept so we can shoot that. Honestly, get the credits. Just kidding. So yeah. So basically, you've been raised and living here.
Yeah.
And what projects you got going on today? I know you got some kind of music going today, right?
Yeah. Johnny wanted some structured beats, so I got about 7 or 6 structured beats.
Yeah. Original.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of original, they're loops, but I try to set it up in a unique way because, if you want to stand out, you have to be unique.
Right.
Can't be like everyone else.
Right. Yeah. We need some folks too. So shout out to DJ Flash in California, producer over there in the recording studio at Rappers Rap Records. It's hard to say. Rappers Rap Records. And shout out Captain Rap as well. And so basically, who are your heroes or role models? Is it me? No, I'm just kidding. Is it who do you look up to, or would it be Johnny Nuts?
It all depends. Yeah, Johnny. Everyone that I hang around, would be that old lady I say good morning to every day. She's an inspiration to me.
Right.
Respect takes you everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah. My role models also consist of my parents. For working hard for me every day. Rock City, because they came from such a small island. Everybody used to doubt them, just like how everybody doubts me right now.
Yeah. I like that because they say you can't do that. They can do it harder, right?
Yeah.
Quick. And shout out to Rock City. We'll get you guys in here. Also, Julius Jackson. He's going to be on Julius Jackson. The champ. He's going to be on the show. I called him his booking agent and hook you up, kick you down until I get to you and set you up for the interview with the champ real soon. Also, Pressure. Get him up on the show. And like you say, Rock City. And we're going to be kind of Skyping people in worldwide via satellite in the studio. So they'll be right here in the studio on the big screen. Some celebrities, including probably Beyonce. So she was in Skype because we're not paying for it. And then you got it by way of Ron Tyson. It's going to hook us up with that. And what I wanted to know was there's 2 kinds of music here I'm not familiar with. Island that I just heard about. One was chant, the other was reggaeton. Do you know about those? Reggae? Reggaeton. It's like a kind of a Dominican Republican Democratic party.
I never really heard of it, but
it's something.
Most likely I've heard it walking down the street.
Kind of like a rap kind of sounding.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what is this? Do you know the chant?
Chant?
No. It's just kind of rap. To me, that's what I see. I mean, that's how I see it. But what kind of so are you vegetarian?
No.
So no dreadlocks, no rasta, no item.
Well,
Food.
that.
What kind of diet you like? You like local food, or you like?
I just eat
Italian.
To be honest, I just eat anything that my mom cooks or anything that I just see. I just eat it.
Does she cook local food like beans and rice?
Yeah, anything. Chicken, but she doesn't really cook conch anymore. But I definitely, you just reminded me. I love conch.
Better tell her, right?
Yeah.
This up with
Yeah. She just cooked chicken and stuff.
Nice.
But that part about the Rastas eating meat, I don't think that's completely true. Because if you're a Rasta and your wife cooked chicken and that's the only thing she could afford, I mean, basically, probably would eat it if you're really hungry.
And I think the chicken, the fish, is pretty marginal, and chicken sometimes, probably not like a fish pate or roti or something, or Johnny cakes for sure, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And which restaurants do you go to a lot of restaurants?
Not really. Only like.
Which one do you like? McDonald's. Something.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh, which one?
There's this one in Smith Bay called Ma's Veggie Deli.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ma's Veggie Deli.
Shout out to Ma's Veggie Deli.
Yeah, they're really good.
Where's that?
Smith Bay. Right next to the barber shop and the pet store. I think the pet store closed. I'm not sure.
But
yeah, they sell really, and it's really healthy. The drinks consist of peanut punch, stuff like that.
You're in the United States, you guys get it. You don't know about peanut punch. It's protein. It's good for you. It tastes good too. Refreshing. Yeah, speaking of restaurants, next door they got the Subway. So I talked to Beverly over there about being a sponsor on their shows. Right? And Artie, who's over at the other Subway, her husband, right? So I'm setting up some kind of sponsorship for that, for our show. So they could put sandwiches. Let's see that, right? Hook us up. And I'm checking with Bones, cuts my hair, right? Supposed to be a sponsor. Wasn't there yesterday, right? And then Sportorama, Trophy Shop. We'll be doing our musical awards for our live performing artists here. So, Grammys and stuff, so Golden Globe, whatever, and of course, checking with the different florists. Some flowers here on the set. So setting up our sponsors now. Maybe some of the jewelry stores. Definitely go with Bellows. Bellows has Captain Morgan and Heineken. So our local people support that. I don't drink myself. Personally, I have no vices, but I think it would be a good sponsor for our show. Put them in the credits, mention them verbally, drop a graphic links in the file, and that'll help with our cameramen. Yeah, that's pretty good. We gotta get a new green screen. This one's not green enough. So, do you have any lyrics you want to share right now? That you just like freestyle?
I got lyrics.
You feel comfortable with that? I just don't feel them.
Yeah, sure.
Really?
It's like about 2 lines. It's not that long, but I definitely put it in the song. I don't know if I want to sing.
Yeah, that's okay. There's no pressure. Pressure's not here. Yeah. So, what other hobbies do you have? Any creative hobbies? Like me, I like to do like artwork or painting, write screenplays for movies. I like to do some acting. I like to do music. I like to write songs, perform songs. Do a lot of anything that's like creative. Do you have any hobbies that are like that? That creative other than music?
Other than making beats on a computer and singing and rapping, I also play piano.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You play keyboards, yeah?
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, piano is my favorite instrument too. Whenever I'm dealing with beats, the first sound I like to look at it the piano, even though if the people want a different type.
I think that's wise. You know.
Piano, I love. And I also used to do martial arts, but
Yeah.
I stopped after a while. But I'm gonna start back, doing it.
And is that karate?
Yeah, karate.
Okay.
Cool. And I also I also like to look into like science, like and think about the other dimensions and stuff.
Nice.
Because like when we dream, what people don't understand is when we dream, we go into another dimension. So it's not like the word dream itself, people misunderstood it a lot. Dreaming is not you sleeping and you dreaming, actually going into another dimension.
Exactly.
The mind is a dimension by itself.
Right? And that's like when people die, they think, oh, that's when you're going into another dimension. You're going back home, right?
Yeah.
So it's only at the beginning. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyone on earth could be
never ending.
Anyone on earth could be 1,000 years old. It's just that you could be a dog before you are human. You don't know what God will do next.
Nobody knows because we believe that it's like it's just a physical shell, like a bottle, like a Coke bottle or a bottle of rum, right?
Yeah.
And when the vessel is broken, the essence of that rum evaporates and go into the spiritual form. So
this is not
the
this
beginning.
is,
No, it's just a carrier. It's just like a container. Right?
Yeah.
And we're containers. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, when you go into dream mode, you're going into another dimension, a more real dimension than reality.
Yeah.
More clear, more vivid as well.
Yeah. And about that thing, sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
It has a lot of I did a lot of research on it, and like it has a movie documentary on it that says it's not actually scientific. It's actually when spirits and other demons enter your room.
Exactly.
You can't see them, but they strangle you.
Exactly.
That's why that's why the world is so confusing to people sometimes, and even me, even not really wise, because like say something happening difference in sleep paralysis, which I just said. There's a scientific fact and there's a spiritual fact. So you don't even know for sure. The only person that knows for sure 100% is God.
Right. And I had that when I was younger, and I broke out of that. You know what I mean? And I'm free of that. So you know now, right?
And the reason I believe in more the spiritual part is because when I was lying down on my back, you see, like if you close your eyes and the lights are on, even though you close your eyes, you can see the lights turn off.
Yes.
So when I was sleeping, I had my eyes closed, but I could still see a black shadow over me. I don't know if it was my bro, because I know my bro was childish.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was my brother or the black shadow. But most likely, I think it was the black shadow because my brother was already sleeping in my mom's room.
I had like it's not, there's no such thing as ghosts or like you say demons or spirit or demonic possession. And I moved in this house and I'm thinking it's haunted.
A new house, right?
No, it's an old house, but I thought it was new to me. But I thought it was haunted.
I mean, like you moved into like a house you never been to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I thought it was haunted because there was a light. It's had a high ceiling and there's a light bulb. And when I get up in the morning, I turn on the light. Well, I have a dream. First, I have a dream. I dream that I wake up and turn on the light. There's no lights, right? And then, my heart starts beating. But then, when I go in the next room, turn that light on, nothing. Next room, light, nothing. Well, then I wake up. I think I wake up. And I do the same thing, turn the light, nothing, nothing. Then I wake up for real, and I go in, and there's no light. And I go in the next room, turn the light switch, no light. Go in the bathroom, no light. And my heart really starts beating now because I'm really awake.
Yeah.
And I'm scared, and I'm like, oh. And this went on, and there's no way a light bulb can burn out when it's not even turned on.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because in most cases of sleep paralysis, it was people who moved into new houses.
Yeah. So this thing went on.
I'm not sure, but I think
this was like 1983.
Yeah.
And this went on for like 13 years. So every house I moved in, this would happen. So everywhere I go, it would follow me, right? And it's impossible for light bulb to burn out if it wasn't turned on. Because these lights were fine when I turned them on, but when you turn them on in the morning, there's nothing. But you have to turn the light on before it goes pop and burns out. These were burning out in the dark while they were off, right? So I'm replacing. So that went on for about 13 years or so, you know?
Yeah, the reason I'm kind of scared, but I'm not that scared because in the 20-something times it happened to me and you, each time it didn't kill you.
No.
Because God is always there, you know. But,
yeah, right.
But then again, I forgot what I was going to say.
About the light bulb?
I completely
about the
forgot.
spirit, about the possession.
Yeah, the reason, I just remember the reason why I think it's more spiritual because you know the DS, right?
What is that?
The DS, the handheld, Nintendo.
I like Nintendo, but I don't know. I'm out of the loop.
Yeah, but basically you have the idea of what it is, like a handheld
Yeah,
Nintendo game. Okay, so like I had that in my bed, and I was sleeping, but I was still awake. But the thing is, I noticed that my eyes just closed, and I had the DS in my hand still. So therefore, I don't think there's no scientific explanation for that because I still had the DS in my hand. I don't understand. And then my whole body just shut down. I couldn't move.
Yeah,
I was just there.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, but, and that's the thing. They already put a name to it. The name might not even be such scientific as the word paralysis.
Not legit, not a legitimate description. But the one time I was at my aunt's house and I was a single parent, so I had my son with me, and I'm sleeping on her couch, and I had that dream that I wake up and turn on the light next to the nightstand next to the couch where I'm sleeping on. It's in Southern California, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to turn it on. It's not coming on.
But as we said earlier, probably it's not. Probably the word dream is not even so real because it could not.
It's another dimension.
Yeah, it could probably just be your spirit walking out of your body.
I think it is.
And it's just coming back because of course God is going to lead you back to your body.
Right.
As you said, this is not us. Just a car.
Yeah. And you know what? So I woke up and I thought, well, I'm not going to turn that light on. And then the next morning it's daylight. I woke up and then I went to turn the light on. Nothing. And I asked my aunt, and she goes, "Oh, that lamp's been broken for years." And then it never happened again after. And the reason it never happened again was because I didn't try to turn it on. I think, right? And I never had any problem with any choking, spiritual, anything like that ever since. And that was 1995.
Yeah, it happened though.
Yeah, maybe 1995, 96. All that ended.
That's the reason why my dad wanted me to sleep. And that's the thing. I kept trying to explain it, even though he doesn't understand. I know he's still wise, but I keep telling him I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of like the sleep paralysis thing where it felt like someone was choking. But it has a perfect picture on Facebook that symbolizes the whole thing of the demon choking you.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I had a dream, and that's the thing. I keep saying I have a dream, but in reality, it could perfectly mean that it's not a dream. It's just probably so dreamalistic. It's making you think it's a dream.
Right.
When it's actually just your spirit trying to leave your body. Because I remember I had a dream. I can't remember it perfectly, but the lights were flickering on in my living room, and basically I was still sleeping, but I was up, and then something was pulling me, and something was pushing me back down to my body.
Right.
So basically, the perfect explanation would be where probably God was pushing me back into my body, and the demons were trying to grab hold me. And
Definitely.
The video that I watched on that was, it says when aliens and and that's another thing in aliens, before I even forget about a second. So everybody's saying aliens ain't real. They never been out there.
Yeah.
They never been out there to say aliens ain't real.
I've seen ships land and take off, right? Like I did a song about it the other day, right? So I've seen like land and take off, up close, right? So and when it took off at night, it went into a pinpoint within a split second. We don't have anything that fast. So
where you saw it?
In Napa, California. It was a while back, 1977, 1978, and one of them, and a few, but in Napa Valley, all of them are in Napa Valley, and we don't have anything that can just take off from the ground up into a pinpoint that fast within a split millisecond. Right? It's like
that's the thing, right?
We don't have anything. We don't have that technology.
Like say for say, a person says the government is hiding things. Now, if it's not something evil, then why are they holding back so much stuff from us? Like how Area 51 up to now we don't know the location. If nothing's going on there, then why the government doesn't say stuff on the news?
Maybe the alien technology is telling the government what they can say and can't say. Maybe they're being told, we'll give you this technology, but don't say words. And then they're like, okay. And then you know what? Maybe that's it. I don't know. That's one option.
The reason how I know probably for sure, it's all true because when you watch, for say, sci-fi, I heard people say that everything on sci-fi, and even me myself, everything on sci-fi that you see, it's gonna happen in the future because
anything
otherwise
that you can think of can happen and will happen eventually.
Like time travel
might take billions of years,
travel,
but
it could be like you see those black holes in space where they say you can't travel in it because your whole body will just stretch apart.
Yeah, and the long strand.
Yeah, it's probably just a delusion, so no one can try.
Yeah, right. Could be.
Because other dimension is real. Because if you're sitting right there, you can see me.
Right.
And if I'm sitting right here, I can see you. So basically, we're in two different dimensions.
Right.
If someone was in that couch, they would be probably in the third or fourth or fifth dimension. In the roof, seeing us. So basically, it's, dimensions are real, but the kind of dimensions I'm talking about are just the basic, the rudimentary type of dimensions.
You have to think outside the box sometimes. My brother, and this is like in the late 1950s when I was young, he had taken some college classes or whatever, psychology, and he would lay down on his bed and then he would close his eyes. He could get up and walk outside of his bed. And he would go through the wall into my other brother's room, which was locked, and check his homework, and then go back and then lay back into his body and then wake up. And then he would tell him what was on his homework, you know what I mean? To prove that he did it 3 times, on 3 different occasions, not the same week, but during a period of let's say a month or 2, I don't know. And he proved it because he would come back and he would lock walls, lock doors, that he would pass through.
And then you guys would check to see if he's correct.
Yeah, and he was right. And then he said he didn't want to do it again because he thought that if he went out of his body, he was afraid that he couldn't get back in and he would be dead.
It's happened already.
It's really because
it's happened already.
This was like decades ago, right?
Yeah, it must
he's
have
a very logical man. He has his own airplane. He has his own. He's a millionaire. Most of my brothers and sisters are, and he is retired. He's like in his mid-70s, and he's a black belt in karate under Chuck Norris. He took lessons in the 60s, and he did the Marine Corps in the 60s. He broke my neck a couple times. You see how my neck was frozen down, fused because he did the Marine chokehold on knocking me out. So he's a logical guy, right? But he's still
about that martial arts thing. I think some of the things that they teach you in martial arts, I think probably a few is close to dealing with chi, which is I think is real in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah, because all those things you see in movies,
like the chakras.
Yeah, chakra, like it flows through your body, like you ever
levels,
that?
Right? Like 7.
Yeah, that's real. I personally think every person on earth is supposed to know how to water bend, but it's just that we think it's not real, so we will never try.
Know how to what?
Water bend, air bend.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like that, but it's thing.
They don't believe in it.
Since they want to make you think it's crazy,
right.
No one will ever try and seek to do it. Like if you tell somebody, hey bro, I believe everyone on earth can water bend, people will be like, dude, shut up. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But it's really, you never know because you never tried.
Yeah, because someone shoot it down.
It could be someone took it out of our brains before we even figured out.
Or you see the like in spoons, like remember in the movie The Matrix when they make spoons and stuff with children, spoon benders and stuff like that.
Yeah, metal benders.
Yeah, and it can be done, but people just don't have enough belief in their own selves. They don't believe in themselves. They're like, I can't do it, and then you can.
Yeah,
you convince yourself you are no good, right?
You have movies where if they believe they did it, basically, and basically some movies tell you basically what is going on in real life, but we just don't notice. We think it's for entertainment when there are actually secret messages to tell us what's going on.
Right.
Like Aliens versus Monsters. I forgot to tell you. Aliens versus
the
Monsters.
Cartoon.
Yeah, it was a movie and a cartoon. Basically,
yeah, I think I've seen it. The movie.
Yeah, it's basically just a lab, a cartoon where the government owns the lab and the aliens and monsters fight each other, and then the aliens, when the government birthdays up, the aliens make a gift for the government, and then the monsters make a gift. So basically, I think that's a description of Area 51 in a cartoon, basically.
Right. I didn't see that movie. I saw the Monsters Inc. Remember that one?
I don't think. Oh yeah, Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. A long time ago.
Yeah.
It was just like they would go through doorways and they would come out on planet Earth.
Yeah, basically
scare little kids and then go back through another door and then back into this other planet somewhere.
And you know, something that just came up in my mind that could probably be linked to sleep paralysis, basically, because they're going to people's bedrooms and stirring them.
Right.
But then again, it could probably not because they probably were all awake.
Right. Yeah, like the thing about like the ships, like aircrafts, alien aircraft, moving from the ground up into a pinpoint in split milliseconds. You know?
Yeah.
Actually, it's not really the propulsion system. The guy was saying that worked for Area 51. He was one of the reverse engineer scientists. Bob Lazar. He was saying that what they do is they take the space time, like the space is like a fabric. It's like this, right? It's a fabric, right? They stretch the fabric, right? And like a rubber band, and then the ship is here, and then they release the rubber band, and then they're instantaneously over there. See what I'm saying? So they're not really flowing through space; they're stretching space and warping it, and then letting it snap back. You know what I mean? That's why they go into a pinpoint so fast, and because that's why it appears like boom, right? Like millions of light years within a split millisecond. But actually, it's not. It's just a stretching, bending of this fabric. You know? Yeah. And
it's like if you're right here and you go in there, you could just
stretch it back like a rubber band, the material,
and skip it,
and then snap and let it
go. Boom! Yeah. That's basically like.
So you're not really traveling through space. You're taking space and snapping it back. You know, like
yeah, and like when you're
altering.
See, like you're in a lap, and you have to go around, but you just take a shortcut in the middle.
Right, because they were saying the quickest point between point A and B is straight line. No, you can bend it around and you go straight down, and you're right there. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's basically what they did.
You're taking the material, you bend it around, you go from here to there. It's quicker than if you go from point A.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's quick. It's a shortcut. Yeah. So the quickest point between A and B is not a straight line. It's a little.
It would be amazing to see how they do it.
Right. It's some kind of, they had like a reactor, this element 115, a little tiny piece of it run for years, right? It's like an element in the periodic table. And they cut out like a little triangle of that, put that in this little reactor, and it'll run for like forever, like some little piece of this thing.
Yeah, they basically have those type of.
It looks like an orange gold coin, and then they cut out little slices, throw that in the.
And then they could just cut out little slices and use that.
Forever. Yeah, it's like lasts forever. So do you have any message that like political platform or religious platform or any message like for breast cancer, you know, any kind of platform that you want to talk about?
Easier. My message is just everyone needs to be respectful. Live life. When you wake up, you thank God for waking you up. You respect your parents. You go down the street, you just say good afternoon, you say good night, you say good morning, whatever. Just respect people. If someone needs help, help them. If the favor is too big, you don't need to help them. You can just say sorry, but I can't help you. But if you have any other favors, I can help you. Just be respectful. Don't try to be like everyone else. As Rashidi said, right? I'm gonna be honest. I hope these people watching this interview see what I'm saying, because Charlotte, I'm not in high school. Everybody in our school, you see, I'm getting to my Tongan accent right now, but everybody in our school, they want to be like everybody else, you know?
Fit in.
Yeah, they want to be like everybody else, you know? And that's why
cookie cutter, like sheep, follow the sheep, you know?
Yeah. They don't want to be their own self. They want to, and that's why most of them
nothing original.
You see, right now, they probably saying, oh my gosh, that dude is so fat. Right. You see, I'm actually achieving my dream because I push it, you know? They ain't doing nothing. They just want to be on Facebook. I mean,
they're not about anything. They have no goals.
I can't lie. I can look up to God right now. I can't lie. I have a Facebook myself, and I use it. Yeah, to post pictures. You know, I like to post pictures, and
you use it for a tool. Use it for business.
Yeah.
Use it for good. You don't just use it for like blah blah blah. And
you feel good, but the thing is, these Facebook likes. Say, I got 300 and let me see. Me, Prince. I got 312 likes on my school picture. It wasn't nothing to me.
Right.
I'm just glad people saw that I was handsome and this and that. But the thing is, when people get that much likes in that school, they think that they're better than everybody. Right. They treat people like shit. They think that
they don't humble themselves.
Yeah.
To a point that I did good, but I'm still gonna be a cool guy.
Yeah, like 312 likes, I still treat everyone the same. I show everyone love.
Yeah.
312 likes, that doesn't pay my mom's bills.
Yeah, it's just a piece of
Like,
paper,
what the
right?
hell? Yeah.
Unless you monetize it some way.
Yeah, I'm glad I had 3, but I'm not gonna change just because most of those girls that I knew from elementary, just because they get 500 likes on Facebook. Yeah, you know who I'm talking to.
You know.
Yeah.
You know who you are. Are we at 30 minutes yet?
I don't know, probably.
You think? What does it say?
It doesn't say a time.
It's gotta say. That's all right. You know what?
Yeah.
We're probably good at 30 minutes. So what we'll do is I'll read some. You have any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to Kwani Dan.
Kwani Dan from the
Shout
studio.
out to Johnny Nuts Dream Studio. Shout out to Rock City for making platinum. Shout out to my boy TylerVision.
Julius Jackson.
Yeah, you don't know, without him this couldn't happen.
Thank you.
Shout out to God for waking me up this morning. Shout out to my parents for providing everything. All this that I got right now, my parents buy it.
Every day.
They work for it, you know. Shout out to that old lady across the street,
Right.
you know, still living strong. You know, shout out to everybody. And my message out there really is don't try to be like everybody, you know. The man on Facebook who think they are that, you know, they ain't really doing nothing in their life, you know. Follow your dreams. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do this. I'm like, yeah.
That's right. If you can dream it, you can do it. Right here at Dream Studio or wherever. Doesn't matter. Anywhere in the world. It's better with the United States because dreams do come true a little easier, but it's possible worldwide. You can be in Vietnam and still complete your goals. You know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm telling you, right?
I'm gonna do some shout outs here. I got some headshots. You can don't sell this on eBay because it might be worth a lot of money. So it says Too Breezy, best wishes to Robert Scott first. These are headshots from the TV show. Don't sell it on eBay for millions. No, I'm kidding. And so guests to the TylerVision show stay at home a lot, and transportation provided by Open Air Safari Bus. We'd like to thank our sponsors, our future sponsors, by the way, probably Subway and Sportorama for the live music awards, Bones for the haircut beauty, and I want to thank our guests right here in the house. princebreezy, thanks for coming on the show.
No problem.
We like to thank our live studio audience, but they went in the next room to record something. Otherwise, they would be right in here right now. Our worldwide audience, all these countries, our demographic, United States, Virgin Islands, boom, 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 Germany, whatever, and Vietnam, in all these countries. And our local audience, all you people here in St. Thomas and the Caribbean watching us in the Virgin Islands, right? Virgin Islands rocks, right? So, BI, till we die. And I want to thank our Facebook audience, because we do have fam on Facebook, viewers, you know who you are. Pretty much, we're out of here. We want to thank, so God bless you and yours. And so till next time, America, watch us on YouTube, 707, channel 70, TylerVision 707 on YouTube, and check out my website, TylerVision.weebly.com for the movie. I'm going to meet with the guy, one of the writers, for the movie today on the phone in California, conference for the movie Debbie Island with Paramount Pictures, hopefully. As soon as they said get that script in shape and get a writer, hey, so we're getting that on board. And so, until next time, America, much rapid. And that's about it for television tonight.